You're a lot stronger than you look. Not hurting
She ripped someone into
much, are you?
pieces.
He technically
I mean,
has
she
rights.
did.
I'm only applying 55 kilopascals of pressure on his upper thorax. It'd
Only.
take at least another 10 to pose a threat to his long-term viability.
Raise it another 3 then.
Oh, you cheeky Lau.
I like it.
Yeah. Let's go find
And
Regis.
how do you mind Jack Cheffie?
What the hell's going on in here?
Well, you can't
Regis.
really.
Regis, can you hear me?
But
Better figure out how
Regis
to
is
fix you.
yeah, Regis is still paralyzed. So
And he can't be mind jacked.
well, we're gonna look at this what's the little billboard or bulletin on the wall. Kind of explains the wetware that they used.
Can I just say I feel bad for having judged Lau in such a way?
So that injector that Lau has still has the stuff that we used to get Neeser out of his aphasia, his wetware-induced aphasia.
My head.
Right.
Thanks, Max. Great job saving my ass and everything.
Yeah, he's sticking me with an injector. You suddenly a medic?
Just a lucky hunch. You going to fill me in on what's going on here?
I mean,
Later.
we've used
Update
it
me
for
on the
that
immediate
purpose before.
situation first.
Well, the bad news is I saw someone escape through the hatch at the top of that ladder.
Damn. It sounded like she was one of the ringleaders of this plan.
On the other
yeah,
hand,
Dr.
our
Vargas.
newest recruit just made her first caller.
New recruit.
Oh yeah, you're going to love this.
Oh.
Ugh, damn it, I
Uh-oh.
don't believe it.
Oh.
It ran out of charge again, didn't it?
She must have overexerted herself. Damn
Ah,
it.
darn.
I had him right here.
Whoa,
Well-
what's happening?
We're taking off.
Yes, we are.
And now we have a loose mind jacker.
The Eurostat's taking off.
Yeah,
Where are
yeah.
they taking it?
Doesn't matter. Wherever it is, we need.
And Charlie is
You
still
all right, Charlie? I'm not sure how much of that stuff I
No.
was supposed to give you.
still a little bit weak.
Fine.
You're in no fit state.
I thought he was
for
just
any
starting to
more
break
trouble.
down.
Stay down
Nah,
here, try
he's
and figure
just
out
still a
what
little
they're
bit
doing with the girl. I'll find a way to the upper deck.
So we say that, but
Next time we'll get the model with longer battery life. Chantel? Damn! I'll see if I can get her up and running again once this is all resolved.
before we figure out where we're going and what we're doing, we have to talk to Regis some more. Because the
Locked.
hatch that Vargas escaped through is locked. And we can't get
course.
through it. Yeah. Oh, Charlie. He probably would have found a way to use that stunner even being
She's out of
paralyzed.
it.
Now, taking hints from the previous video, you can actually also connect to his the neural wiring of the dead guard.
What'll it return? Zombie?
Hey, Regis.
No, we
Yes, Dr.
get
Lau?
connected to their comm systems.
You feeling any better?
Okay.
A little. How did you know to come to my rescue?
I broke their comms channels. Figured I owed it to them. Cracked the bug they put in my system and rode the signals back to theirs.
I'll never be able to figure out how you do these things, Max.
Which
With all
guarantees
that
my job
wetware.
security.
Oh yeah.
Fair
So,
enough.
Nita Jiang led us to these people. She's
Now, there's a
helping
little
us
bit
find
of,
who set you up for Baxter's murder, right?
There's that.
Like repeated
And, Max, I haven't been completely
lines
honest
repeated
with you.
in slightly different
There's a
ways
surprise.
throughout
Dr.
this
Cryptic
dialogue
has been withholding
tree.
info.
Ah, cram it, Lau. These people, they took something
But,
from
you
me.
know.
Embryos fertilized by myself and by Vicky, my wife.
Yeah.
These people stole your
Well, now
embryos? Your
now they have
kids?
no bargaining
They
chip with
needed
them.
me to get the
Yeah,
memory
exactly.
module
And
for
he
them from
says
Vanderbilt.
exactly that.
And they knew exactly what my price would be.
Wait, they tried to get you to help them?
They forced me, Max. There was no way I could say no. Those embryos, they were all I had
yeah.
left of her. And because
Yeah.
of those people, of all this,
We're gonna sympathize with him
I
though.
hate to say it, Regis,
Yeah.
but I kind of understand.
I mean, I figure
they
Lau
asked
would
me to do
understand anyway.
terrible things,
You know.
Yeah.
for the return of the embryos.
Whether it's because
You and me are on the
they
same
took
wavelength here,
Charlotte
actually.
or father, I don't even want
keep
to
choosing
think
what I would
of I've
choose.
done in your position.
The embryos
Well,
are
yeah.
gone. He destroyed them.
Regis, I'm sorry.
There's nothing left. There's nothing else he can twist me with. All we
Exactly.
can do is bring that monster in. For them.
He's not going to
You just
survive,
led
is
us
he?
Right to the minejacker?
He was the blonde one Chantel.
Judging by the achievements, there are actually a couple ways you can
He stores the target's information
apprehend
within his
the
own
minejacker.
environment until he can offload it.
Looks like
At
he's
least
got
one of
quite
which
an
does end
operation
with
behind
him
it.
surviving.
I guess it's not surprising he's been robbing synapses all over the world. Gotta be for something more than corporate espionage at this rate. So, the minejacker tried to blackmail you because you're on this case?
It's more than that. It sounded personal.
Maybe
I
you've
wonder
crossed
why.
paths before?
No, not with him. But the way he talked, it was like he was out for revenge.
Almost
Not
like
just
he's
that. It's as if he were
Baxter.
looking for revenge.
That's impossible. Baxter's
Twist, it
dead
actually
for
is
one thing.
Baxter?
Maybe he's his son?
No, he's a minejacker. When he drained Baxter, he didn't just get information. He got his
It's-
motivation as well, and it stuck.
Sounds like he got a lot more.
Yeah,
than he
it
bargained
is
for.
Baxter, but it's not Baxter.
So,
Got it,
we've
yeah.
caught
So it's
up
what I
with
thought
the
it was.
minejacker.
Yeah.
We know that he's apparently ripped dozens of prominent
I-
individuals
exactly
in a
what you
number of
called
fields.
earlier.
Including Baxter, some of whom is apparently stuck. Question is, what's all this setup?
What do they plan on doing with the data they've stolen? Straight neural data is hard to process.
don't know.
That is, unless you've got an AI to read it.
Whatever
Oh.
it is, it must involve this girl.
Uh-oh.
That might be a reference.
Who was escaping through the ceiling hatch?
something.
It wasn't the
Is
minejacker,
Chantel
was
dead?
it?
No,
No.
he's the one Chantel
Okay.
called, briefly. By the sound
Uh,
of it, the minejacker's working for her.
His work
If we
was part of a
recall,
larger plan force, then?
the minejacker
Actually,
said that
she's the one
Jinsel was the
running
one
this
who
lab, for sure.
brought
Brought it.
Latha in.
Any idea
um,
who the
Right,
fallen
so is
Sconto Blue is?
Not
Jinsel...
a clue. She must be important to the
We've
plan.
we've also made the
Maybe she just
connection,
wandered into their
which
airfield.
may still be wrong.
Useful
I'll bring up
test
to
subject for
listeners
whatever
that
this is.
Jinsel might
She
be
was
Nina
at
Jong.
cell earlier. She'd been
Ooh.
targeting. They must be after her for some
Oh,
reason.
dear.
I'll do what I can to keep her stable.
Do your best, Regis.
What?
She looks familiar. I can't quite place her, though. I guess I see too many thralls.
So Nina's conspiracy to take out Central
So,
might be
what do we do from
involving
here?
this
Now I know this
minejacker
is where
here.
the minejacker's operating from.
We need to find out what their plans for all those stolen memories are.
We'd better
'Cause we
find
also
out
know
where
that-
his
Why does-
stats going too.
Why does Baxter hate Regis so much?
I have not found that out yet, actually.
So, this Kressel guy, the minejacker, he killed
Ah,
Baxter?
this is why I finish my games before I send them to you.
The contents of his mind first.
Well, there were going
When
to
I
be
saw
too many
Baxter's
parts,
head,
and I wanted to
thought
get
that
it up
this killer really
sooner
hated
rather than later.
Like I would. Or he was covering up evidence of a minejacking by destroying his brain tissue.
It's a theory. Sounds like we might be able to back it up.
Don't worry, we'll find everything out eventually.
Chantal's really pulling
I
her
hope
weight
so.
in this job.
It's a shame it couldn't hold down Kressel, the minejacker.
Hey, cut her some slack. She took down 2 heavies on the tarmac.
I'm not going to make any promises about taking her on full time.
You're just worried about something like stealing your job.
You may as well take this now.
Topical.
Seems to be the maid wrangler.
But we get the personality splitter from
Central's
Regis.
gonna be pretty pissed about this. More than usual, I mean.
Is it working again?
Yeah, we fought off the intrusion.
Damn. I was hoping they'd broken it permanently.
Yeah, we could handle
But you're
it.
the father
Weird
of
attack.
Central.
Like,
Quote,
they
unquote.
knew exactly what they were doing.
Well-trained hackers. Foreign intelligence?
No, better than
Nina?
that. Intimately
Like they were
familiar with
intimately
Central.
familiar
Then,
with
as sudden as it had
Central.
started, the attack halted about 18 hours later.
Mm-hmm.
Can I get an update?
We need to get after the people running this aerostat. And this conspiracy. I'll see what I can do for this girl.
Any idea how many heavies they've got left?
At least 2 more, but I don't know for sure.
Me neither. They've got some pretty slick encryption on their comm traffic.
Which
saying
applies to
that
the
you
puzzle
can't
that's
breach
coming
it?
up
Not remotely.
after this
but
part of the
maybe
game.
if I could
Actually,
find something
we're gonna have
connected
to
their
like
comm
sneak
network.
our way around the guards.
Any idea what all this hardware does yet?
Not sure. I can't access the terminal.
Sounds like you need a specialist. I'll tell you what I find. Find anything useful yet?
Just a length of cable.
Why would I need a
I don't know where he found
You're the
that.
tech, you figure it out. I also picked these up while I was finding my way in.
Now that's more like it. I'll
I'm
check
trying to
in
remember
later.
and I can't remember.
We didn't pick up the steel cable
Thermoptic
as Regis,
goggles.
so I don't
Uses
know where
a
he
focal
found
plane
that.
array to convert infrared radiation into a visible
Plot
image.
hole? Not
Makes
really.
Just kind of something weird. And we got the scalpel as well for some reason. I don't know. I don't know where they came
The
from.
app for breaking up synthetic minds.
But we have this terminal over here as well, which is running a trance simulation. That means that we can interact with it. I wonder what's in there.
This is going to be frightening, isn't it?
Sure.
Oh, joy.
It's Crasso. Just a step in a larger plan.
A lot more complete. That's gross.
Hello there.
But we can talk to this
are
ghost
you?
of
Allow me
Baxter.
to introduce myself, my dear. My name is Dr. Baxter. I operate the cataloging station.
Baxter? Dr. Adam Baxter?
You operate him.
So,
You're dead.
yes.
Yeah,
Excuse
aren't
me
you
if this sounds a
dead?
little rude, but aren't you dead?
Dead.
Well, yesterday I was probing your well-preserved remains at a crime scene.
You're
Oh,
dead.
yes. You're quite right.
Please stop that.
I was killed, wasn't I? It's strange because I could have sworn I was the one doing it.
Not the blonde man? The mindjacker?
It was definitely him, no doubt about it. One can't exactly commit suicide with a hammer, can they? I'm aware that I was murdered, but I have a surprisingly vivid memory of it.
Like he was in two places at
You
once.
remember being murdered?
Not precisely. It's as though it were an out-of-body experience. I
I'm
have
so
memories
confused.
Of watching
Yeah.
the hammer striking
Oh, it is
from
confusing.
above.
Purposely.
My hands, his hands,
So he just was the both at the same time, and that's what happens when you get mind jacked.
And you see no
Yeah.
difficulty between being dead and talking to me.
That is most odd.
He's talking like he's out of
Can you
Darkfall.
remember?
It was the blonde gentleman, wasn't it? Though I can recall it in the
Gentleman.
first person, I'm certain it was him.
How so?
He was my only company in the room, and I do not recognize him. I also realize how absurd the idea of my having committed this murder would be.
You murdered yourself
Do you know
in the body
why
of somebody
he
else.
murdered you?
At first, I don't believe it was to have been a murder. This gentleman had larceny in mind. I recall his feeling so.
Mindjacking. He was stealing the contents of your neural wiring.
Right.
Your brain.
Quite so. I was, after all, a leader in my field in the day. And while my memory was doubtless useful to him, he found something unexpected. A well
All of that
motivation
anger.
suppressed by years of therapy and technological intervention.
Your anger against Regis.
He took my mind. No doubt he acquired that as well.
Why would anyone want to keep that part of your mind? What use would someone have for
Well-
a desire for revenge?
Perhaps it isn't a matter of his need as the desire's need. Though suppressed by the governor, my thoughts on the matter were all-consuming. Now they have found a conduit through
So he
which
ate
they
the wrong
might-
person.
The mindjacker isn't in as much
In a what
control
manner
as
of
you'd like
speaking,
to
yeah.
think then. This might sound like a really stupid question, but what's death like?
I can see why this would be a useful matter for scientific curiosity. In my case, I'm afraid it's probably not representative. After all, can I really be said to be dead when my memory, my consciousness lives on?
I suppose all you could remember
But
would be
how?
the
We're not attached to Chrysler.
And that, most assuredly, was a
Because
great
his
Do
memory
you know
state
Dr.
was
Regis?
uploaded to the
I
terminal.
know two, in fact. Charles
Okay, then.
And Viction. I killed Viction, didn't I?
So I've heard.
It's very peculiar. I remember that I did it, but I can't recall the deed, nor my feelings on the matter.
You feel nothing?
Uh-oh.
I know I ought to. An act such as that would be emotionally weighty, but all that remains is an absence.
So,
Uh-oh.
so we still don't get the
Charles, if you see him,
explanation
though.
as to what Baxter did
How do
and
you
why
feel
he
about
did it.
Dr. Regis? Charles Regis.
Maybe Baxter wasn't in control?
feel
I don't know.
nothing
Or that's just what got pithed out of him? I don't know.
I don't know. We'll probably figure that out later as well.
Nothing else? No anger? No revenge?
None at
It's
all.
intrigue.
Maybe it's the influence of the neural governor on your behavior.
By no means. The weight of that cruel apparatus has been lifted.
I guess because you're
You know,
no
by-
longer attached to it.
And
By being
yet,
dead and all.
I feel nothing that would warrant it.
Thanks for
Yeah.
the help.
You are
That's
most
right. So I'm assuming that the mindjacker literally piffed that part of his brain out.
I don't know. Like, it could have been removed by, like, the governor and stuff before he
Regis.
died.
Yes, Dr. Lau?
He said it was all
Baxter
consuming,
says
though.
Hi. He
Yeah.
seems a lot friendlier than I expected.
What?
Oh, don't panic. It appears he remembers his own ripping and death. Looks like we can be sure
Which
he was
is
the mindjacker's latest
frightening.
victim. A significant part of his mind state's been offloaded into this system.
But
Yeah.
why did you see him? Why is he in there?
They've been ripping minds and reprogramming the data through a memory module. I guess Baxter's the latest and still has the most independent agency. Doesn't sound like he harbors any ill will towards you, though.
Maybe the neural governor? He wouldn't be able to get angry.
Well, he's dead. There's no governor. I think that this ghost of his in the machine doesn't include that part of him.
You mean this mindjacker's kept it?
Or just can't get rid of it. I'll check in later.
So what I said, basically.
Not in as much control as he thinks he is. Yeah.
Aw, poor Chantel. I want Cheffie back. I never thought I'd ever say this. How's she warm, though?
Well, because
Not
she's
very
a
warm, but warm.
she's a complicated synthetic. So we have that terminal, which gives us a whole bunch of emails.
Non-flammable is not inflammable.
Yeah, that's a turret that is upstairs from where we are right now that they're talking about.
So she's being down, like, she's being condescending to someone because they mixed up non-flammable and inflammable.
Yeah. That's a message
Why are
about...
the bad guys always guilty of pride, the deadly sin?
This is a hint for what those 4 junction points are. What they're used for and everything.
I'm assuming that our dear, lovely Lau will be able to do something about it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that as soon as we finish reading this. This one's basically the IRS. And then
Great.
we're gonna take Chantel's personality back with us.
Everything that was her is now in my pockets.
Oh, goody, we get to have trained Cheffie on our side again.
Yeah, and then we're gonna connect to the comm system.
I wanted you to use it on guard. That would have been
I've
great.
reached their comm system. Now
Well,
it
he's
makes my
dead,
travelers part
so-
of their network.
A zombie guard would be fantastic, especially if he kept trying to speak like Cheffie.
I don't think we can
Cobalt
bring him back
3,
to life.
This is actual. Do
It
you
would-
copy? Over.
It would be hilarious, but I don't think we can.
Cobalt 3, what is your status?
All systems go. Awaiting hostile contact.
This is
copy
gonna be
that.
used for a puzzle.
Stand by for updates, Cobalt 3.
Copy that, actual.
We have to.
I just remember when Cheffie was like, "I'm the chef."
Yeah.
Imagine the guard speaking like that constantly.
And oh, there's suddenly a new crate on the platform there.
This feels like a trap.
I wonder
No.
what this was for.
It's got ammo.
Well, now we have
Box of
bullets.
16
Yep.
Here's the
millimeter
gun.
depleted uranium armor-piercing
Uranium.
ammunition arranged on belts. They make
Ammunition.
a pretty serious mess out of anything. If Regis would let
That's
me carry
terrifying.
anything big enough to fire them, that is.
There's also an achievement for what I'm about to do. Which,
Oops.
the achievement's called Bombs Away, and its description is, well, why'd they put that there in the first place? Which,
That's a good question.
which I tried to make a save name about that, but the character limit got in the way, again. And I don't know what would happen if you dropped that crate before taking the ammo. It would probably be a problem.